Hello friends, welcome. Hey everybody in chat, thanks for being here. Appreciate you taking the time out of your Saturday to come join us for some Timberborn fun. Now before we get started, yes, I am in development mode because I've discovered the reason we had our problem last episode with our water source strength is the game resets it. It resets the max water source strength to 8 every time you start the game. So we're going to have to go around and fix all of these. They were set to, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, if you remember in chat, but I think it was 10.1 was what we were at last time. And that's what we're going to go with until somebody tells me it was something else. But we want to make sure we get started correctly that way, and then, of course, we will re-roll once we get to a new cycle. But hopefully everyone is doing fantastic today. We've got all sorts of fun stuff to get to into this stream. Don't know how long it's going to be. Cannot imagine any longer than about 2 or 3 hours today, because I do have a couple of things I need to do tonight, but we're going to make the most out of the time we do have. Just going to be 1 second to get these all fixed up, and then we'll get right into it. Alright, so those are all good to go. With their 10.1, we'll go ahead and get out of developer mode. Let's just check real quick if these are still -1, and they are. Good. Alright, out of dev mode. Looking good so far here. Now what we're going to go ahead and do is jump right back into what we were doing before with our efficient mine setup. And been trying to figure out the best layout for all of these things right here. That was quite the ordeal last time, trying to figure out exactly what we're going to be doing. But I think what's going to make the most sense is for us to come in with another set of piles on top of this. Like so, and then actually have a second set of stairs coming down to meet a platform here on either side. Assuming we can, you know, actually get this to sit in here correctly. I'm thinking, just kind of brainstorming out loud real quick since we are already here. We might, depending on how this ends up working out, we might end up having to replace these with just regular storages. So bear with me here for just a second while I try to brainstorm this, because if we have these set up like so, with the thing right there, I can just have this go up straight behind here and not have to worry about it. But the problem we're going to run into with our stairs is you can only have stairs covered by a 2-high platform, which means if you want a second set of stairs here, then they're not going to work. It's not going to function the way you want it to. Check the water height. It was indeed 10.1. Excellent. So we are all good to go then. So for those of you just joining, this is what we're doing right now, is trying to figure out a way to get a second level of storage over here. And I can't decide if I would rather have these medium warehouses set up like this, or if I would rather have another set of large industrial piles. Because we do have to run the efficient mine, we have to have treated planks, explosives, gears, and of course those all turn into scrap metal. What we have right now is these things set up. We have a storage for treated planks, we have a storage for scrap metal. So this is an output from the mine going in here. This is an input into the mine. So I wanted those to both be accessible easily. But now the problem I'm running into is I don't have any other storage readily accessible to get into the mine for things like gears and dynamite, which would normally end up having to be some other storage over in this area, but we haven't gotten to that point yet with how stuff has been laid out. And I was thinking originally, let me just get rid of this real quick. I was thinking originally that we're just going to take these stairs out because, well, we have this grand staircase kind of thing over here. And if we did that, then we could just keep blasting this down. We could actually have this go all the way down to the same level these are on with enough dynamite. And then we can just have an entire bottom storage area, and then we could even put some housing over here and have not necessarily its own district, but have a convenient kind of sub-district almost. Or we could possibly just turn this into bots only, but we haven't started making bots at all. Oh, I still have a free camera turned on from the dev console. Let me turn that back off. And also turn fog back on so the game actually looks correct here. Alright. So there we go. That is Timberborn we're supposed to be familiar with. Alright. So that is what we were thinking about doing there. Hi, long-time watcher, first time watching live. Hey, thanks for being here. I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce Kyle Thyler or something. Sorry if that is incorrect, but thanks for being here. Appreciate you. What we're doing right now is, of course, trying to decide what we're doing here. I think it might be best overall to just kind of blast this all the way down. We do have a ton of dynamite, so we're good to go either way. But if we had this blasted all the way down, we could just have rows and rows of these large industrial piles and the medium warehouse storage. Or we could even put large warehouses if we wanted to, but I don't think we need that kind of capacity for this. Kyle T. Heiler. All right, well, welcome, Kyle. Appreciate you being here. So, those of you in chat, what would you rather see? Would you rather have us blow this all the way up, down to the same level that these are on, and just have a nice, even, stacked storage system? Or do you want to see some madness with more of these stairs and platforms and everything? So that's that kind of chaos that we like to entertain here. But efficiency is also good. And there's only so much time and energy we can spend doing nonsense like this when there are many, many other things that demand our attention, like our ever-increasing expansion of the water outlet in preparation for when these things get truly, truly insane. So we'll just keep on doing this in the meantime. We have plenty of dynamite saved up, ready to go for that. Be a bit awkward for the beavers, but you could have one side of stairs going down one less block, so one goes to the ground, one goes to platforms, and you'd have the right level for a second storage block on the stairs going around the mine. Yeah, that could work. Except the problem that that's going to cause is that to get from down here to the next level up, they would have to go all the way up and then all the way back down. Texas suburb style. You know, when you want to get to somebody's house right behind you and you end up having to drive 20 minutes because the person who did the layout for the suburb was an idiot. Yeah. That is funny, though. It would be very chaotic, but I don't think that's the best for efficiency, and I'd like to try to avoid that, I think, which is why I was leaning toward blowing this up. But kind of a hybrid idea is what I was doing earlier. If you had seen, I was trying to put in a second set of stairs coming down this way that would eventually wrap around into a second level up here, and then find somewhere in here to maybe interconnect things. Won't that happen with ground level storage? Depends on how we have it hooked up. I don't know. I feel like it's one of those things we kind of have to just figure out for ourselves. And I know I was considering last time, that's why this dynamite is here, to put in a kind of stairwell type of thing here and then figuring out exactly how we'd have everything connected. But to be honest, I think that's kind of an inefficient construction design. Impressed by 35 years of life, 99% of people say my last name wrong, but you got it right. I didn't think it was that difficult to pronounce, honestly, but, well, I am glad that that I did that correctly for you. So let's see. Yep, they got this laid up. Oh, I didn't click anything. All right, so for those of you who were not here last time, the reason we're blowing all this up is because I want to put another pair of large water wheels here. So I need a space 6 tiles wide to accommodate the wheel and the little axle hub bearing thing on the side. So that's why that's here. Then this will get blown up all the way down. Then this will also have to get blown up all the way down, and we'll have to put in a new set of bridges, but that is, I guess that's something we could actually start right now because we do have these stairs put in place here. So why don't we go ahead and do that? So we're going to have to put a double stack of these 3 talls here. And what that's going to do is that's going to enable us to put in On one side a 3x, on the other side a 4x. So you can see the 3 and the 4 don't quite meet. So the middle piece is going to be a 3x, and the outside piece is going to be a 4x. So we'll do that. They'll be able to complete this fully because they can build this by standing here. Then they can build this, and then they can build this by standing on this. I know it's kind of weird, kind of convoluted, but that is something that they're going to be able to do. And then by the time that's done, hopefully we'll be in a better spot to have this set up in a way that will allow us to build the other half and have this completely blown open, all ready to go for the future. Looks like this guy's just about finished with this. All right. Ah, I can't. Oh, no, I can't put that there. So we actually don't want to blow up this piece because that's going to be where we're stashing our side of the thing. So we're going to switch to here. These middle 4 are the only ones we're going to blow up from this point forward. We got 2 more levels down to blow these. And of course we can keep blowing these up until that gets down to the correct level. Although in all honesty, we probably should keep those about where they are. Yeah, let's not blow these up yet. We did have this as the emergency drainage channel, but we'll let them take care of what they got to do here. I really hope the game doesn't crash during a stream. That would be incredibly bad. Be very, very annoying for everyone involved. Now back over to here. I'm thinking the best option for us is going to be to just kind of hollow this entire thing out and then figure out if, in the course of actually putting storage in here, if there is going to be a way for us to put in a staircase that actually makes sense. I feel like that is going to be what we're going to want to do with that. So we're going to have to do this in chunks because of the way the geometry works. And we're probably going to need to get rid of some of these builder's huts. But for right now, since we have so many extra beavers, there really is no reason for us not to have builder's huts to take advantage of that capacity, so we're going to be exploiting that. Another thing that we probably should have done forever ago is we're going to quote-unquote unplant all of our mangrove trees so they can naturally spread out. This won't get rid of them. It'll just make it so that they can go ahead and spread out around our little island here, and we can put in some more of our gatherer flags. They just, for whatever reason, won't reproduce and spawn if you have them set to be planted. Why not start reclaiming more land in the water? We can. The issue is that takes a lot of time and wood construction that I think would be better spent doing other things. At least at this point in time. We're almost in cycle 22, actually. We got to keep an eye out for that. But if I were to build a whole bunch of levees, say, around here to reclaim more land, one, we don't really need the land to make food. We're already making way more than enough food for the beaver population we have. And we're going to be getting into bots soon as well, which just means we need less food. So I'm not inclined to get more land for farming, plus we just demolished most of the farm up here to try and rebuild it to be a little bit more space efficient and give us some more trees, which is what we need way more than food right now. And as all of this gets harvested, these are going to get turned into trees, these are going to get turned into trees, and so on and so forth. So eventually, maybe, we might want to reclaim some more land. But for right now, I don't really think it is necessary for us to do so. Now we have this space right here that the trees can't be planted on because of, well, bad planning on my part when I put the forester in. So we'll see if these trees end up spreading into here or not. If not, it's not really that big of a deal. I could just maybe put some stairs here and have people harvest some more stuff, but not a big deal. Not really concerned about it. If you delete or take the builder's huts from the entryway to the mine, you could start going down a lot sooner. Yes, I could. What I would like to do is have storage space on the bottom of this for at least 6 of these. So that would be one here, another one here, and then another one in this spot. And then, depending on how I have the doorways laid out for these things, we could possibly put in kind of a spiral staircase type thing, where this is sitting right here so we could have access to multiple levels. We're going to have to see how that works as we're going about that. Let's go ahead and get that blown up. The reason I'm doing this pattern is because these three can be placed up here, and these three can be placed from this one spot or this one. If I have too much more than that at one time, it's not going to let me actually, you know, place the dynamite, which is kind of a problem. There's space where stuff was unplanted to move them to. Yes. And just to... I guess these guys do chill here if they have nothing to actually build. But in the grand scheme of things, the location of the builder huts doesn't really matter if you're actively building, because they don't go into this building to get items. They just go in here if there's nothing for them to do. This is like their headquarters. But if you have like stuff in the process of being built and they have work to do, they're just going to go get the materials and then go to the job site. They don't have to sit here. So we could, if we wanted, move these to literally anywhere in the district that's connected with a path and probably be fine. Yeah, we could go to 3 times speed. That is no explanation for why I hadn't turned that on already. Chalk it up to brain farts. But we're going to need to be careful that we don't let our cycle change without being aware of what's going on. Let's get that going. And the reason I'm blowing this up to be a little bit further down is because of the height of this area over here has to be level to get our bridges to connect. So we're going to have to be cognizant of that. And then also we're going to have power coming up out of here that we'll have to take care of at some point. We got some time before we have to worry about this. Alright, so we can keep blasting this away. One more level for this section. And then we have to decide where we're going to put all of our bot stuff. Because not only are the bots going to be useful for running the mine and doing a lot of this stuff so the beavers don't have to be injured all the time, they can also do terraforming, which means we can make our own land to reclaim and expand these areas if we so felt like it. But we have to make sure we have a good grasp on our resources here. We have a decent bit of metal. We have full storage currently of gears and planks, but that's not going to be enough to sustain bot production. And I have to decide where we're going to put those. I kind of like the idea of having bots in their own district, but we don't have a lot of space to be building things, which is kind of the problem. I feel like the bot construction would probably need to be maybe right around here. But we're not supplying enough power here for that to be feasible. We could very, very easily power like an infinite amount of bot production off of this nonsense with 7,000 horsepower. I think we want to leave... yeah, I think we want to leave that at that height, because it's going to be underneath the water wheel. We want water to actually pass through that, but having it down this low on this side is going to be good for letting water out in an emergency. That'll be fine. 50-lane water outlet? Alright, well, how wide is this? I can't count. Alright. Well, this is 4, this is 6, this is 8, that's 10, that's 12, this is going to be like 18 by the time we're done. 50 lanes would be probably half of the width of this map. Maybe a little less. I think this is a 128 by 128. Could be wrong. Now, I have to be careful when I start blasting the rest of this, because if I do it wrong, I'm going to have to build a bunch of platforms and it's going to be really annoying. But I'm pretty sure this is all the correct height for this. I'm going to go ahead and blast this down in a staircase pattern, since we're already here. And I don't want to have to just do all this nonsense 800 times. All right, yeah, put this thing in, then we will we'll keep going a little bit further this way. Because I think this is three blocks high. This will have to go down 2, which means this has to go over another 2, I think is how the math is. Oh, are you serious? You left this at 89%? There you go. Thank you for not being ridiculous. Might as well just go ahead and put all of this in. Who cares? Not that big of a deal. Why not in the full island with the metal ruins? Because that's far away, and we don't currently have an established connection to it. But we will end up harvesting these at some point. To do that right now, I'd have to cut through my pine forest that supplies everything for the Tapper Shack. Nightmare playthrough is all about how janky the water gets around the sources and not so much about the water level getting too high. Okay, well, it's funny you say that because every single time that we go through a cycle change, we're going to increase the amount of dice that are rolled. Or the magnitude of the dice. So there is a reason why I'm widening this, and that's because it's about to get just completely impossible to handle. Remember, this is supposed to be impossible to fully complete. And we got off a little too easy. And we need to make it harder. Currently, we were rolling 2d6, and I think last stream, did we decide to roll 3d6, or was 3d6 the penalty for playing the entire, like, 2/3 of the stream without the correct water outflow level? I want to say that was just the penalty thing. But we'll see. It was, oh, it was 3. We decided to permanently change it to 3d6. Because if that's the case, then I feel like we need to be raising it every single cycle or it's not going to be fun. Penalty was 1.1. All right. So last time we raised it to 3d6. Do we want to raise it again this time, or do we want to just kind of keep it going? Because you're right. At this point, we pretty much have the challenge completely solved. And we're just kind of messing around. But that's not good. We need things to actually be difficult to handle. Which is why I am I put these in. There is still, and we moved these around. We moved these around and there's still that much water coming up over them. No raising this time, get bots done and then go for Broek. 5d6? Okay, that's probably too much. You know what? I keep asking you guys this, and every time I think, you know what? I should have just made a poll. Because, well, I don't know. Levy time. We're getting there. We're getting there. Alright, now I gotta be careful how I put these in, because I'm gonna have to, actually get rid of this, I know. Sacrilege. We're going to have to blast these middle parts down and then do the outside because these are going to be inaccessible. This is accessible here and here from this one. 5d4. Why would I make the dice denomination less? That wouldn't be a challenge at all. So for the time being, I think we leave this staircase here until everything is excavated out. Let's check and see. These are all mature trees. They should be spreading. I don't know how long... Ah, look, we got a little baby one right here. Very good. And I was going to put another forester over here, but I honestly kind of don't want to worry about it. So what we'll need to do instead over here is put in a staircase. Which I think we'll do right there. So we can have our guys come on down and access those things. We're going to have put a gather flag in a couple different spots. Okay, this actually isn't the best place to put this. I got the location just ever so slightly wrong. So we want that to go there, we want that to go there, and we want this to be here so we can put in to gather a flag here, and that's going to allow us to have access to every tree on this side, even if it is going to be a little slow. And of course, we can still have one here. It just is not going to be able to get to all of them, so that's fine. More dice equals minimum higher number. Yeah, I mean, you're right. But it also limits the maximum number. We could just go full chaos and just say roll a D100 and see what happens. You could have 1, but you could also have 100. And 100 would be an increase of, in our current scaling that we do, would be an increase of 10 per block, which I think would pretty much immediately ruin the map. 4 D100, okay, then this will be over in about 3 minutes when we get to cycle 22. And then you won't ever see one of these again, then you'll be upset. Alright, why am I seeing so many beavers that are thirsty? They should have, we should have plenty of water. Yeah, maybe they're just bad. Plus 1d6 every stream, so then this would become 4d6. I don't know, I feel like a d6 isn't enough of a danger. I feel like we should move to d8s or d10s. Change your flow rate to 10 for extra... Ooh, I didn't think about that. Well, we're in day 25. Just curious, what is the flow rate? Where is that? Or am I just dumb? Because I just have strength. I don't see flow rate. Roll a kilogram of dice. Who cares what denominations you have? That sounds dangerous. Okay, yeah, no, I remember those photos you posted, yeah. Water flow speed, okay. 1 point on the die equals 0.2 on the water source. I feel like that would get kind of complicated pretty quick. I'm not good at math, in case you haven't noticed. Just a D12. Is it? Anyway, let's finish getting this over here. Good to go. 6 times 2 equals 1.2. That's why I was kind of wanting to go with the D10, because then, if you go to D10, then you have at any given time, especially if you're starting from an even number here, which we weren't. Now it's at 10.1 because of the penalty. But if it's a D10, then you always have the possibility to just have a full, complete, whole number raise every single time. Hello and good evening. Welcome. We're attempting to figure out math, and sometimes it's not going well. Alright, so that is, I believe, almost. I need to do one more here because the bottom of the high power shaft has to be the same level as the water wheel here. But then once this is correctly done, then I think we can start building our other water wheels. All right, now this is... Oh, they're still waiting on this? Okay. Oh, day 26. Wow. All right. So all this to say, I think we're going to have to build our bot factories somewhere over here in this district. Which is fine because we have... Well, we don't have smelters over here. But we do have production for gears, and we have production for planks. And all of that stuff. And I think... yeah, all we would need would be the metal. So, keeping that in mind, we're not going to be able to build any of these factories until we have this pretty much completely done over here with the extra wheels. I think. So that was why I was attempting to get this done. Oh, this is a different color because it's got the steel underneath it. That's actually cool. Why did I not notice that? I guess if we wanted to be really really complicated, weird, I could just replace this barracks with a bot part factory, because they would transfer power down, or I could just put one next to this. Probably is fine. But that would be really, really inefficient, kind of weird. Which is why I wanted to build it over here, but we're not making enough power out of these. Okay, this is really never going to get any better over here, is it? I don't think it is. I think we're going to have to build bridges over this way and try to get underneath stuff. I don't think I needed the 2 high here, did I? Nope, I can't put that one there. All right. I put a 3 here. I think this is so stupid. Don't ever waste resources like this, he says, while wasting resources like that. We just got to excavate around these things. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Day 27? Or, yep, there we go, day 27. You guys are missing out on a language that never changes. Look, I was in way more math classes than I'd ever hoped to even remember. I just don't get it. I don't know what it is. I don't have that kind of a numbers brain. Just delete the sources, put them on the bottom. I guess. I just hate messing with the sources because it kind of feels like cheating. If what we're doing already isn't cheating. With all the modification of the strength and everything. Oh well, I guess I can't really get too upset about that. Now, I believe this is all going to be good to go. Place this in. Which means we'll need to now have this entire thing figured out here. I think that's what we're going to have to do. We could keep this at the very edge and actually have the power transfer up into it somewhere, somehow. I don't know. We're just kind of doing nonsense at this point, honestly. Wanted to get these in place before we get too crazy. Now, let's not forget about the cycle change, because if I miss it, it's another penalty die, and it's fun, but that just makes it artificially shorter when we have to go back in and do other stuff later. Alright, so it's most likely going to be day 28, the way that these things have been going. But we'll need to make sure we keep an eye on that. Alright, one more level here, then I think we can start putting this down. 1D by the number of cycles. Okay, so that would just be a flat increase every time. Because a one-sided die only has one possible outcome, ever. Okay, so if we did that, then we'd have to go up 2.2 this time, and then up 2.3 the next time. So that would actually be, that might be too much. If it's consistently, okay, day 28, there we go. If it's consistently increasing every time like that, but it's that big of a number right off the bat, might actually be too much. And like a 21-sided die. 1d21. Okay, but if you do that, then you could still just only have a 0.1 increase. Could still throw, yeah, could still throw one. That's exactly what I was getting at. All right, let's see if this helps at all. Hello? MP3zilla, tab back in if you've tabbed out. Look at this nonsense. Hello. Well, I think this is gonna get so high it's gonna go outside the range of our never touch it again. Well, all right, I gotta get camera into free mode here. So it's not stopping. It's it's continuing to rise. So now I have questions about how we're supposed to deal with this. Okay, the map disappeared. If I toggle fog off, nope, the map is still going to disappear. Okay. Yeah, we can't get too far away. I don't know why it would have done this. Well, I think I know what the thumbnail for the next episode's going to be. No, it's not a visual glitch. This is actually water. Okay. Well, it's not flooding down here, which is interesting. All right, it's cycle 22. We'll fix that in a second, but look at how ridiculous this is. All right. These are currently 10.1 strength, 10.1 current strength. Water flow speed is set to 9. Maybe that's why. I didn't change this though. That's set to 9. What's this other one set to? Where is it? Yeah, these are all set to the same thing. Walked off for a second. What happened? What happened is the water source blocks decided it was time to be very tall. Channel their inner real civil engineer and make the strongest shape possible. I bet it's the bridges. It shouldn't be though. It might actually be the bridges. But anyway, we're already in dev mode, and I got to roll the dice anyway. So we have to decide once and for all now. I'm going to go ahead. Let me give you guys a nice view here while I start running a poll. Okay. Engage with your audience. Start a poll. Yes. Dice. Option 1, keep 3d6. Option 2 is going to be go to 4d6. Option 3 is going to be... I don't know. Now I can't remember what I was going to have. Oh, I'll do 3d10. We'll make that option 3. All right. So 3d6 maximum possible roll would be an 18, which would raise each one 1.8. 4d6 maximum possible roll would be a 2.4. 3d10 maximum possible roll would be a 3.0. And then increase 1d10 every cycle. All right. So I'm going to launch that poll. You guys can click on that. We'll give that a little bit of time to... Okay, no, it's actually still increasing. I don't think it's ever going to stop, so we're going to leave the game paused for a second. You can lobby for your choice in chat if you so desire, but please do vote. There are currently 23 of you, so if everybody votes, it's not possible for there to be a tie. All right, we have 16 votes so far. I don't know if we might have some people lurking that can't vote, but please do vote. If you can, I'll give you guys a little bit more time. I just cannot believe that this has done this. All right, I'm gonna take a screenshot of this real quick, so I have some sort of All right, I think we'll just have to go with that. That's so ridiculous looking. All right, we have 19 votes. 19 votes. All right, I'm going to give you a countdown. We got 5 seconds left to put in your votes if you haven't already. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nobody else voted. So the poll has ended. We're going to 3d10. That is what you guys chose. So we're going to go ahead and change all of them based on the results of our d10 rolling. Yay, my lobbying worked. Welcome to the government. Okay, let's pop up our dice roller. You're going to lose sound again. I'm sorry. I can't get it to play sound in the background. All right, so we need to roll 3 10-sided, not 12-sided, 3 10-sided dice. All right, here we go. How bad are we going to get screwed here? 12. Oh, they changed the graphic. Nice. So, not as bad as it could have been. 1 was the minimum roll. We got 1 pair of dice splitting the average of 5.5. So 12, each one's going to increase by 1.2. Not great, not terrible. Take that off the screen, and then we'll get to work changing these. So 1.2 means they're all going to, all going to go up to 11.3. Point 3, just one point. We'll get this done quickly here, and then we'll get right back to what we're doing. And then we have these 3 right here. I wonder if this is going to cause flooding. We'll find out, I suppose. Alright, they're all at 1.3. I just can't believe that this is what's happening here. Did I turn fog off? Oh, but we're gonna have to see real quick. It is rising faster. We have created a monster. RC would be so proud of the strongest water shape. Yes, I imagine he would be. I missed the beginning of the stream. Did the strengths reset to 8? Yes, they did, which is what I did at the very beginning of this stream, went around and fixed all that. So every single time we restart stream, we're going to have to reset our maximum value, because this right here, maximum water source strength, always resets to 8, and then it brings these artificially back down as well. So that is something we're going to have to do every single time. All right, let's get out of developer mode. That is debug mode. Why am I doing... Okay, Control... Alt-Z. No. Why can't I never remember what the command for this is? I can't believe it. No, that's not it either. There we go. GeForce Experience. Get out of here. Nobody cares. Alright. So we're out of debug mode. This is now getting so tall that we are starting to be unable to even see it. Nope. That's it. We can no longer keep the entire map and the water in view. I can't believe it. All right. I am in disbelief. So that, I guess, is the new normal for this water source block area. Let me go ahead and turn the stuff back on that's supposed to be on. All right, so that's fun, I guess. We're going to keep blowing this up. And then, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. That's just like that, I guess. Oh, ho. Is this flooded? This is actually flooding stuff now. All right, that's, interesting. And this is flooding very slowly as well. Were these already down all the way? Okay, well that's exciting. Okay, these are, they're running. That's good. You can call it that whatever you want in chat. I'm not going to read that out loud because I know I have people that, just have this on in public. But you can call it whatever you want in the chat. Okay, we are, yeah, we're having a fun time here. Because now we have so much water coming out of these that the surrounding areas are becoming uninhabitable. It's kind of exciting, actually. That makes me feel like we've successfully encountered a challenge we don't know how to solve. Oh, no. Anyone who is watching this on a VOD, please turn on live chat replay. I'm begging you. We are clowning in chat today. It's what we're doing. Oh boy. Okay. So, well, this is going to be a fun problem for us to solve moving forward. I think we might have to get rid of these Lidos here. And, figure something else out. Rare Kumiko, welcome. Appreciate you being here, my friend. Welcome to the Nonsense Timberborn stream where we've created the strongest possible shape of a water fountain over here that currently extends further than the camera can even see. Oh boy. So we have to figure out our water drainage problem here. Oh, I can't even see the corner anymore. Okay, that's going to be annoying. We're going to have to move this out, and I did say this before, we're going to have to get rid of this stuff. Why is that a different pitch when I click on it versus when it actually rings? Like you just heard. All right, let's wait until the day restarts here. Let's see what it ends up doing. Because, all right, look, listen to this. All right, that's a different pitch than what it's about to do. Why? Why is it? That's not how bells work. All right, well, we got to get rid of that anyway. We got to get rid of that. So, yeah, this is all flooding now. So we're going to have to, I think, are these both platforms, actually? Let's, I can't get rid of this unless I get rid of the power shaft. So let's just do that. Let's blow this up first. And then, oh, wow, that was stupid of me. Why did I do that? Oh, no. All right, so this has to get blown up, but this platform has to be here for that to happen. That should give us the extra boost we need there. Why did he do that? Yes, that is, that's what happens. Devilish, fun, welcome. I haven't seen you in chat before. Sorry if I missed you, but glad you're here. Let's get this built. What a mess. What a mess. Oh, okay, so, alright, Devilish Fun, did you just join? Is this the first you're seeing of stream today? Because we have something very beautiful to show you in a second as soon as this is taken care of. Alright, let's blow that up. Alright, so, we may have created a monster, and I'll show you why. So let's, toggle fog, free camera. Oh, it's nighttime, but... Alright, so this is a very tall water column. Oh, it disappeared. It is so large, we cannot show it. I cannot get it into view. It goes past the possible range of the camera here. It literally will not all show up. So what happened? I actually don't know. Some people are speculating it's because I put bridges over here because we were trying to get this to be good to get out of dev mode, or else it's cheating. But we'll yeah, we'll turn all that back on. I've been trying to get rid of the flooding happening around these source blocks by demolishing stuff with dynamite, right? But it's not helping. It just isn't. And so I built bridges on top of them to put dynamite underneath, and you know, it's just not working. It's way too much. So this is our life now. We just have this enormous, infinitely tall water obelisk. Again, you can call it whatever you want. I'm not reading that out loud because my parents watch these. But let's just hope none of the rest of these end up befalling that same fate. I want to see all that water come crashing down when you delete the bridges. That might actually completely kill all of this stuff. What would happen if bridges are the problem and they get deleted? Okay, well, we're going to find out, because these bridges aren't going to stay here. And I was thinking about going into dev mode and just moving these down here anyway to see if that might help the issue. Make a backup save. No, we die like real men. Backup save? No. Go hard or go home. But first, let's... why are they not... Oh, it's too far. Okay, that's why. We need to move our dynamite stores to the other side here. I'm gonna try to fix as much stuff as I can before I break anything else. Let's get that built. A backup... a backup save to save the water column. Well, if it breaks it, then all I gotta do is put the bridges back in. You guys are nuts. I can't believe it. Well, I can. Because this is very, very typically what ends up happening in these streams anyway. William, hey, welcome. So we may have created a monster here with our water column. So I'm gonna show William real quick. We'll go back into free mode, turn off fog. So we have a water column that is so tall, I literally cannot show you the top of it because the camera disappears. So yeah, that is this is the height of the water we're dealing with. So yeah, just another normal day on stream, you know. Just uh-oh. Okay, there we go. I was about to lose my camera here. Devilish fun. Wow, thanks very much for $10. Spontaneous irrigation trademark is a potential consequence. Yes, it is. So we've decided together that we're going to find out what happens if I take these bridges out, because we think that might be what's causing our obelisk-shaped friend over here. No, I literally cannot show you the tip because it does not go out that far. I do not have... The game engine does not allow me to zoom out that far without just unrendering everything. Just tuned in. What happened? What happened was I've been trying to excavate around these source blocks because we had flooding over here. And I wanted to get rid of the land blocks around here, so I built bridges over the water sources. And I think, and some people in chat have brought this up, that the game is treating the suspension bridges like adjacent blocks and forcing the water to just go as high as physically possible. And then more... Oh no. Yeah, so if you want to rewind the VOD and watch that, please do. I don't know how many minutes ago it was, but it was really stupid, really dumb. But yeah, that was that was the most wild thing that's happened on stream in a really long time. It might actually be the funniest moment outside of when I was trying to Twitch stream The Last of Us and my PS4 kept breaking after my real-life friends have been begging me for over a year to play the game, and finally got them in there. I don't think anyone in here was in one of those. I haven't Twitch streamed a long time. Soon, TM. Soon. Gonna try to do more Twitch. Anyway, Devilish Fun, thanks very much for the 99 cents. Evil sticker guy, or whoever he is. I am aghast. I'm aghast at this. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're not going to make a backup save because we die like real men, and we're going to get rid of these bridges and see what happens to all this water. Because chaos. I can also just go back to an autosave if we can't get it to come back. But I feel like this is a good embodiment of the chaos of this playthrough. But before we do, I know I've said this like 8 times. I'm going to pause this so I can actually get a good picture. Free mode camera. Fog off. HUD off. I just... Yeah. I don't understand. I really don't. But this has to be continuously documented once again. Alright. Another screenshot. There we go. Back into dev mode, back out of dev mode after I fix this. I just... Why is it like this? Alright. So we're going to delete the bridges. And then I want all of you to tell me in chat. What do you think is going to happen when I hit unpause? Do you think it's going to stay there? Do you think it's going to just disappear? Or do you think all of the water is going to crash down, physics preserved, and completely flood this entire half of the map for the next, I don't know, 5 minutes? is just unbelievable, the amount of water we've got stuck here. Physics, I would be very impressed if the game physics in Timberborn were as robust as would be required to actually simulate that. You think everyone's going to get wet? Hope it'll crash, but I think it'll stay. You really want to pull for that? I don't think we need to worry about a pull. You think it's a glitch, so it would be a visual glitch? This is just stupid. This is ridiculous. All right. Oh, MP3zilla has been summoned. So it's only gotten worse. I don't know if you had stepped away. You're probably actually playing Timberborn in your other monitor, I'm sure. But I've deleted the bridges, which we think are what's causing all of this stuff. And we're debating on what's actually going to happen when I unpause. I feel like you dealt with this. So MP3zilla, if you're in the Discord, he's posted pictures of his saves where he's done similar things. But his stuff has been because of the water source issues with the water strength and not building stuff above it. Wet fur bonus. All right, let's find out how. Okay, how many have the wet fur? 197 out of 266. Okay, so we're probably not going to see much. But if this does end up flooding, I think that's going to be really funny. Flooded building 840. Yeah, that would be pretty good. All right, let's unpause. I'm not going to go in triple speed because that would be probably too fast. But here we go. I don't see extra water. I still see the same amount of this. So I don't think we're going to get a physics crash. But boy, am I excited to see what happens when this actually finishes coming down. It's just unfortunate we're never going to be able to know how high it actually got because the game wouldn't let me even get up there at all. Oh, that's too much. That's too much. This is actually kind of anticlimactic. Let's back into free mode camera. So I don't see it coming down. So maybe it's just like this forever. Because this is about as far out as I can go. And yeah, the top is nowhere in sight. So I think we're probably oh, okay, there we go. I think we're probably stuck like this. Like, you know, you're little and you do something stupid, make a dumb face, and Rom says, your face is going to get stuck like that. Well, our water sources have indeed gotten stuck like that. You think it's still rising? How long does save and reload? I don't know, like 5 minutes. It's not fast. I'm not going to save and reload either because then I'd have to redo all these water sources anyway. You do realize you have to build a temple. It's just going to be flooded. Like, that wouldn't actually solve anything. And also, I don't have enough space for one. I would have to, because temples can only be built on flat ground, I would have to terraform this entire section all the way up. So, yeah, that's a thing. I guess we can just, accept that that has been, oh, seriously, I can't reach this? Really? They can't put that here? That's annoying. I think it's because of our stairs, actually. Alright, well, let's do, Actually, no. No. I've been waiting for an excuse forever to just get rid of that staircase. So let's just get rid of the staircase. Oh yeah, now they can do that. So now the problem is going to become we can't actually get in here. So maybe I shouldn't have gotten rid of the stairs like that. Oh well. That's half the fun anyway. So I think what we'll do is just keep on keeping on with this. Build what we can, and then come back and see what we can accomplish there. We still have this whole area over here to take care of. And these guys can't build anything because... Alright, this needs to be set to... Why do I need to not pause? Empty. Obtain. Alright, get these things out of here, then we'll get rid of the explosives warehouse. And then we'll see see how well we can take care of all of this, because I do have to put a path probably directly through here, honestly, right now. Maybe it will fix itself when you move the water sources. Maybe. But for right now, it's still here. And there's nothing we can do about it. We might need to move the water sources before we end the stream anyway. Now, I was going to try and... We still have all these homeless beavers. Wow, that's too much. Too many homeless beavers. Well, we can fix that. We can just put in some housing here. Not that big of a deal. So I guess... If I can find a decent spot. I guess it doesn't matter. We'll just stick it there. Who cares? Just have them sit here. And I guess we'll need to have storage for water and food like the lamos that we are. Let's put in water here. Good processed food. Oh, there you go. Try that one on for size. Fermented cassava, and well, I guess we'll just do soybeans because we have a ton of those. So that'll help these beavers out a little bit. Yeah, I caused problems for myself doing this, didn't I? I thought it was going to be easier. So I think what we'll end up doing... treated planks, this one can go bye-bye. And then I believe... Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could actually turn this into a bridge to get the rest of that. I don't know if they can build to the side of a bridge. I think they can just build straight down. I don't know. I'm not going to lose sleep over it. The goal, though, is to have this whole middle section taken care of. So let's get rid of that. The 5x bridge takes 40 metal. No, okay, no, we're not doing that. We are not. We're not going to do that. Now, if I have these stairs here, then I should be able to place pretty much everywhere I need to get the rest of this down. I should not have deleted that specific stair. Alright. Yes, only straight down from bridge. Good. That would have been a huge waste of resources for us to attempt then. Let's just go ahead and get the rest of this. We can put this back on 3 times speed. Because this clearly is never, ever going to stop being the way it is. Is this empty yet? Yes. So, goodbye. Alright, now that that's done, we can keep blowing this up, which was what we were originally supposed to be doing. The forest is growing. Is it? Because this is not, that's not new. Are you talking about the mangroves? Yeah, it is. We got a couple new ones. That's, progress. Harvesting the fruits is going well. We actually have a surplus for the time being. These guys are now no longer homeless. Almost. You want to shower inside that thing? Well, it's not going to function because it's going to be flooded. I know that's hilarious that you can't use a shower when it's flooded. But, yeah, it literally won't work. Do we have showers over here? I don't think we do. No, we have one there, and we have one there, one there. This is kind of out of the way. I don't think we need to put a shower there. We could put showers over, somewhere over here, maybe. I was going to do that. Then we didn't. Okay, that's not a very good spot for one. I think for right now, we can put in those two there. That should satisfy our shower enthusiasts. And don't forget, the entire point of this, originally, the beginning of the stream over an hour ago, was we're supposed to make this area suitable for bot production. Which very clearly has not happened. We've just been focusing on being very silly billies this whole time. So I think what we're going to end up doing here, I can just go ahead and research all of this, because why not? No reason not to. bot part factories here, and then have a power shaft come out down here and connect into the side, or something or the other. Because we have plenty of power to do, well, all of this. We can either have these stacked, or we can just have a big long line. I think the line would be probably a bit better of an idea. Save enough research to make it bot-friendly right away. Well, we have 25,000. So I think we should have enough to do most of the dangerous injury-causing stuff. The shower comes with the risk of drowning. There you go. Yeah, that reminds me, any of you who remember Mitch Hedberg, one of his favorite bits was about escalators. I don't remember exactly what the wording of it was, but it's like something like an escalator can never be broken. It can just temporarily become stairs. Which I always thought was funny. Do I have a number cruncher? No, I do not. We also don't need one because we have 25,000 science. I think at this stage that's enough to unlock almost everything outside of the monuments, which we obviously haven't gotten to yet. The map will be ruined if you place them like that. The 50-lane output can't. I don't need 50-lane output. Alright, so we're not going to ever need 50-lane output because by the time we would actually need it, there's going to be nothing left for us to do. We'll need it soon. Are you sure about that? Because we don't have to put it here. Oh, this is almost built, actually. Oh, well. We'll just pick everything up. So you really, really want all of this to be demolished and blown up all the way down, huh? You're going to be like that. That's how you're going to choose to do things. Well, that's certainly an option you have. So if we don't put it there, then where? Because it's going to have to be somewhere. Do you just want it all the way over here? You want me to just demolish all of this? One number cruncher? Oh, I do have one, yes. I'd forgotten. Oh, this is flooded. Why is... Oh, we haven't blown this up yet. Is that just going to make it worse? Oh, no. Okay. So now we have another problem, is that we can't get water out of here fast enough. So we're going to have to build... We're going to have to build stairs. And we're going to have to start just blowing all of this up. We're just going to have to detonate every single piece of this that's in the way here. Oh, then I can't do that like that. Unless I just want to build stairs every time. Nah, that's fine. We'll just do it all. Put bridges over the source. No. I actually need this area not to be flooded because we use this space. Look at all this water coming in here. Escalator safety brigade. Oh yeah, so fun fact, don't go on a broken escalator because it can easily injure you if it like starts moving. Not under power. Like they have brakes, but it's not a good idea. So no, the broken escalator is not in actuality just temporarily stairs. It's actually a dangerous thing. But it's still a good meme. It's still funny. Alright, so that is what we're going to do here. We're just going to... Yeah, we'll just blow all this up. It's fine. Who cares? Oh, jeez. Hey, didn't expect to see you streaming. It's 2:45 a.m. Go to bed. But thanks. I'm glad you're here. I just got off from watching Champions League final. Can't continue watching because I'm sleepy. Hey, there you go. Go to bed. Good job. But definitely watch this tomorrow. Thanks for being here, Kumar. Sorry I didn't see this until now. Yeah, welcome. The VOD will always be available. You can see the chaos that was our unexpected accidental geyser happen in real time. So you can look forward to that, but thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Yes, as Hoffmeister said, escalators can be broken, get too much weight on one without enough support, it can collapse. That is why you should never go on a defunct escalator, because they can very, very easily hurt or maim you. Terribly, terribly bad. But it's still a good joke. Alright, why are we, Okay, there they go. Here they come with all their fun stuff. So we need to actually be demolishing the rest of this in real time, too. So we need to make sure we're doing these first. Although I guess we really only need to worry about these two. It's like all we ever do is just blow stuff up. That's such a bad thing. It kind of feels like this playthrough has turned into Explosion Simulator, more so than just, hey, let's play a beaver game. Can I really not put dynamite here? Oh, there's a path, that's why. Yeah, we went through that on the other playthrough. Yep, it's still here, folks. Not going away anytime soon. Yeah, remember when I said I was going to have bots in this episode? Yeah, it's not seeming likely at this point. Look how fast this water is going. Wow. That's, like, actually dangerous. You really want me to make another one that bad, huh? Alright, is this going to help our flooding? Not at all. Okay, now I'm actually kind of irritated. It's going to kill all of our pine trees. I think it's a glitch and won't be gone until you load the map again. Oh, we'll see. I just need you to know I'm not reading any of those comments out loud on stream. Oh no, how are we going to get rid of all this water? See, this is why this starts to become the impossible challenge, because eventually it just breaks, like, everything the game is actually capable of doing. Now we got in trouble. Alright, well, first of all, I can't put bridges over this because there is a warehouse for pine resin currently located in the way. All these poor pine trees. They're all going to die. They're going to die in 2 days? Okay, no, we need to figure this out. Because I absolutely have to have pine resin or this mine will not work. We need the pine resin. So I either have to move this entirely and just forsake this entire half of the map, or we have to do something with these. And I feel like moving the water source is a little too much cheating for the scope of this. But if you guys are okay with it, then I guess it's not that bad. I don't know, I just feel like that's kind of not what we need to be doing. To get rid of water direct flow vertically? Yeah, sure, definitely. That's how that works. Pine resin is resin, wow. Pine resin's in another dimension. Oh, you mean district? Yeah, it is. So I don't know, do you think we should just like have a pine forest? Oh, you know what? That's perfect. That's perfect to have a pine forest here just for the resin. We just don't have the power. And I don't think there's any current flow over here. Moving is cheating. Yeah, see, that was my thought. So, and part of the challenge of playing this style of a challenge type map is that it's supposed to be impossible, and you have to adapt to whatever that throws at you. So I feel like I don't want to move these, but that means we are going to have to move these. So why don't we instead all these kohlrabis right here can instead, well, okay, they could actually stay. Those guys can stay. Let's just plant, get out of here. Let's plant pine trees over here. Why can't I select pine trees? Let's just plant pine trees here. these guys can actually get all the way over there. And then we'll just not cut any of them down. And we'll use these for our what do you call it? It's going to be next cycle easily before we ever get any sap out of them, but they're not going to last long at this rate. And I can't get any more out of this because it's flooded. I don't need a ton of pines, no, I just need to be able to make sure the supply of the pine resin to the wood workshop that is also not operating because it's flooded is not interrupted. So that is why I do want to move these over here. So actually all these oaks probably should just be pines for resin making purposes. So let's just make all of these into pines. Unmark for cutting all of the pines. We can remark these for cutting. And then we'll just have to wait. Because it's going to be 19 days before we can do anything else. We'll just have to grow our pines. We can't harvest any more from these because this is flooded and I can't put it anywhere else. Yeah, they can access the existing pine resin, they just can't put any more in. Yeah, that is... I'm 90% sure how this works. Moving to keep the water on the map is okay, to stop flooding is not okay. Well, the problem now is this is absolutely flowing off the side of the map, but there's also, like, nothing I can do about it. It's just going to continue flooding no matter what. Alright, so we're just going to demolish those. We're going to let them pick up all the old resin. But we're going to have to figure something else out here because it's not going to be easy. Levee wall might work to keep the water on the map. Well, we can try it. No harm in that. You think it won't? I don't know. We'll find out. Alright, so we have this all blown up. And you're truly that desperate to see another huge segment of water wheels, huh? I guess so. Well, not really much we can do about that, is there? I do think I can go ahead and start placing this thing down. So we already have treated planks. I'm going to just make a lot more storage for treated planks because we really need more. Most of the mine's just not going to work. But hey, the scrap metal's full. Because we just need storage for everything, honestly. Desperate to get the beavers into showers? They got plenty of showers. Well, maybe not enough, actually. I don't know. We'll see. I feel like at this point, this is just Dynamite Simulator. We're not actually playing Timberborn anymore. Yeah, but if you guys are fine with it, I'm fine with it. We're supposed to have fun, right? Yep, still here. In case you were curious. The smelter is full, so we need storage for metal blocks. Which obviously would not go right there. We don't have any smelters over here, do we? No. So we have this guy here. He can't put his anywhere because there's nowhere to put them. I don't have anywhere to build a 3x3. Unless I build some more storage over here, which I think we're probably going to have to do. So let's bust this out. I guess we'll just put in a couple of large industrial piles just to store more metal blocks. Kurt, what in the world are you talking about? I truly do not understand. Oh, it's a dream thing. Okay. Hey, look, water's not going off the map here, but now it's just coming off here instead. What if we could just redirect it down here? That might be the solution to all this, is just completely over-engineer a flooding control solution. That's not going to work, is it? I don't have stairs. This is kind of dumb. But who cares? We're having a good time. Oh, I didn't blow this middle section up. That needs to be fixed. Looks like something made by an architect. Yikes. I'm neither smart enough to be an architect nor an engineer. So, I guess that's a compliment then. This is just bonkers how much it's... Like, see, this isn't having any problems. None whatsoever. And then we have, of course, we have this monstrosity over here. And this area has really only had very minor flooding, and it's otherwise been totally fine. Ah, yes, we can't go swimming, kids. The Lido's flooded. Okay, well, this is going to have to go. And we'll just replace it with more levees. No, come on. Hopefully that helps fix stuff. Well, we've accomplished almost nothing in cycle 22, and we're probably at this point about halfway through. So who knows, you guys might get more chaos. Might get more chaos this time. Alright, treated planks are gradually being put in there. I think that's all that was left over from here. Yep. So that's all done. We need to now... Oh, we still have this guy. Okay, that's fine. Could definitely be worse. You could plop down bot manufacturing. It will build itself while we distract you and talk about... Alright. Okay. Okay. Now, remember, the whole reason why we're even doing this in the first place was because we need to expand this out, right? You guys are just distracting me. So, all this needs to be widened. I guess we'll just have to continually just destroy all of it. Look how much stuff is here. We are well and truly into the actually wasting time part of this. Now, I don't think I'm going to be able to get into all of this at once. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I think we'll have to try this for right now. Or I could have just put the stairs in the middle. Why am I like this? We don't need the fancy stuff here. We'll just put the thing right there. You have a compromise to offer, huh? Make that part 25 wide and then make another one somewhere. Okay, look. We're not going to be playing this long enough for that to be a problem. Oh, we have a silly Billy. We have a silly Billy. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Your name is Silly Billy. You are Silly Billy the 5th, I believe. Is he number 5 or is he number 6? I think he's number... Yeah, he's number 6. Okay. Silly Billy the 6th. 6th. English is a hard language. Now, his problem is he's stuck there. He is well and truly stuck there until this one gets built, because that's the only other way I can get him down, is by putting stairs right there. 7 more to get 25 wide. Alright, Silly Billy. Rescue is almost at hand. Thick. Yeah, there you go. Alright, I can't just sit here staring at this guy this whole time unless somebody actually finishes building this. Alright, let's get him out of there. Rescue Silly Billy. Any Silly Billy bots? I don't think bots can get stranded like that. Well, I guess they can. But we don't have any bots at all, period, so... Alright. So how long until he realizes he's not stranded anymore? There we go. Alright, so he's unemployed, and he got stuck. How? Oh, okay, now he's hungry, huh? Alright, well, go get yourself some food. There you go. Oh, now you're exhausted. Okay, yeah, you had a very hard day of being stranded on a piece of wood. Good for you. Okay, go to bed. Alright, so I think we can leave him alone. It's always funny to do stupid garbage like that. I'm sure tomorrow it'll be somebody working at the blimp stop when we do City Skylines, so... Yeah, get that out of your system while you still can. I've stranded more bots than regular... Okay. Well, we'll just have to try and, you know, not be stupid about it. Anyway, so if you want a 25 wide output, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 wide. Would be an uneven number of wheels, but that's fine. If that's going to be 25 wide, then we can just get rid of all of this and just make that our cutoff right here to be 25 wide. Yeah, tomorrow's City Skylines. It's Sunday. All right, and that is as far down as we're taking this one because the water has to actually collect in front of the wheel for it to spin. So we'll get that taken care of. I'm not negotiating with terrorists. You don't use violence to accomplish your goals. You're not terrorists. Would going to the edge make 50? No, it would not be enough space. This would only be another... This would only be another 20. You get to 45. So that's why we're not going to do that. But I will go to 25 just for you guys. Which means I have to tear this out too. Oh, that's annoying. I don't have enough, Oh, they haven't built the stairs yet. Get out of here. See, now we run into problems because we have... Actually, I probably ought to just connect these at this point. We don't have enough storage of dynamite. Hopefully that goes a little faster. So I think now we're going to have to do... Do I really want to make a large warehouse just for dynamite? Probably would not be a terrible idea in all honesty. But if we get rid of that, then that means this entire corner can be bot stuff only. Oh, this is going to take so long to do. How much longer do I want to be playing this tonight? Is the question now. All right, we'll just stick this here because there's really no reason not to. Where's the dynamite? There it is. We just need a lot more dynamite. This is really not a good place if we're going to be doing all that. All right, so we have stopped the water outflow problems on this part. We just have to get over here. I'm going to redirect it back. Look, this is all completely flooded. We're going to have to get rid of all of this. It's going to be completely unusable. Large warehouse is too much for explosives. No, it's fine. We have 334, and I'm going to get rid of this one once this is built. So, that's fine. I think a medium warehouse is enough. Maybe. Yeah, I'm not worried about wasting resources at this point. We have so much. We are well and truly just wasting time at this point doing most of this. That's still in range. Wait. Oh, okay, no, that's just water coming because we couldn't put it anywhere else. All right, now the bad part. The bad part about the way we're doing this now with the 25 is I'm not going to have a not going to have enough space to do an even amount of suspension bridges, which is pretty annoying. Oh well. We're just placing a ton of dynamite. That's all. That's all we end up doing in these now. Yeah, they gotta wait on the planks now. How many? We have 11 beavers. Is this district that are okay? All right, so we need to have builders' huts. That's what we need, is more builders' huts. So we're just gonna kind of randomly place these willy-nilly, to borrow your favorite word. How is... yeah, it's looking good. It's looking like what you would expect. It's here. There's water. It's not going anywhere else. And all of these buildings are unusable, more or less, except the number cruncher seems to still be doing fine. We just need them to put a lot of dynamite here. What'd you do in stream today? Oh, we played with weird water physics and blew up a whole bunch of the map. Oh yeah, sounds great. All right, we have the planks. I guess they're just not fast enough here. Let's just get all these builder huts going here. Food-wise, fortunately, we're still fine, despite wasting so much time doing all of this. Alright, that's looking better. Let's get the rest of this taken care of here. Yeah, now we're going to start running into problems with access from the stairs. That's going to be fun. Although we're not filling this up yet, so that's okay. What I probably should be doing is amassing the rest of these resources we need for the bots, since we're so insistent on just, you know, chilling here. So let's do... oh, that's from mushrooms? Well, it's not having any mushrooms, so let's put gears there. Metal blocks there's fine. There we go. I needed to get that done. We'll put in another one of these on top. I think we can have this one be for... even though we don't have any complete full storage of metal blocks, we'll put another one in. Because we do need a lot of them for bots. And actually, this one could be for planks. Probably would actually be a better storage solution for that. Hydrate or dihydrate, yes. We will hydrate soon. I just want to make sure this gets actually done. Let's obtain and remove. Put all of the dynamite in there. Hydration is good. It is going to be such a pain to get all of this to completely go down. It's going to take us a long time. Because there's so much of this we can't even place. I guess we're just waiting on more builders. Good news is, though, now this is connected, so it should be a whole lot faster. Should the storages by the mine be set to obtain? No. We don't have so much of a storage capacity that it's going to be a problem. It pretty much all goes here currently. Also, the mine isn't operating because the output is full, and we haven't been making metal fast enough, which is why I put that storage in there. So we probably should build another couple of smelters, but we currently don't have enough beavers for that. Mangroves naturally spread. Yes, we've had these two, and then I think a couple over here have naturally spread. And they're starting to over here as well. It's just going to take a while for them to get into that. Okay, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Look at this. Look at all these explosives. Is this empty? Yes. What's in here? Planks, and metal blocks. All right, well, they can get it out of there. All right, we got to get with the times over here with all of our explosives placing. So I guess we have to do this one and this one too. These two can stay. Oh, we might as well just blow them up. The real blown up beavers are the friends we made along the way. Yep, sounds about right. That's what we do, is we blow stuff up. Although, now that we have, I don't know, 15... How many working here? 3? We have a pretty good chunk of builders that should be able to take care of most of this. Alright, now that can go away. So now the really annoying part is going to be redoing all of this. But, I guess it's fine. So now we want this to stay. But this has to be blown up all the way down. Because that's going to be too wide there. Yeah, I hope you guys didn't want to see too much else to get down to this stream, because at this point, this is pretty much all we can focus on. Satisfying your desire for a 25 block wide water exit. But that's fine. We usually end up doing this kind of nonsense anyway. It is substantially faster to do it all at one time, though. I will give you that. Guess we should probably have these eventually match each other so they go a little bit faster. We're not too far away from actually building more of these water wheels. Look how much, almost 2,300 power output per wheel. That is just bonkers. That is unbelievable. We can put 2 more in here. Not reading that out loud, but yes. I am a river to my people. Why can't I? Okay, I need to put more here. That's right. These all have to be put down 1 more. Can detonate multiple dynamite at the same time. Okay, so you want me to just set off all of this at once? Is that what you want? Of course that's what you want. Oh, we're gonna have to get pretty creative on detonating all of these at one time now, with the amount of stuff we have going on. I forgot about this. That's inconvenient. That's definitely a problem. I should not have done that. Now I have an issue. Look at this. We're almost at cycle 23 again now. Now I have to be able to get this in here, which means I'm going to have to build more bridges. Oh, what a nightmare this is. Okay, let's... I think... I'm trying to think of the best way to actually get this done without it being completely ridiculous stupid. Alright. I don't have the 1x bridges, I have 2x, which I guess doesn't matter. We'll just have to do that, and then put a 3x here. For the duration of all of this excavation. What a pain, huh? Alright, so the good news is these aren't water sources, so the bridges can't completely corrupt the map and turn it into nonsense again. Or I guess that could be bad news, depending on your personal priorities. Corrupt the map as in make more of these, not actually make the map unplayable. Should have specified. Wow, they already filled this up with gears. Alright, well, since we're playing this already, let's just go for broke on these dumb little warehouses. Just make a whole bunch of gears, because we will use them. Guarantee we'll use those. Just put in a bunch more of these. Take care of that. And then I think, what was the other one? Treated planks. Yeah, we'll just have to make auxiliary storage for all of this stuff. Treated planks and then regular planks. This is all going to get moved. Don't worry. It's not going to stay here forever. But if we're going to spend all of our time over here detonating stuff, we might as well build up resources while we wait. Alright, this... Okay, they're still putting those in. I really, really missed the ladders mod. I'm going to be very excited to have that back. Alright, so this is all ready to go, but you guys want to see everything go off all at once, so we'll wait. We'll wait. Make sure you get dams on the map edge where you're bulk detonating before going too far. I don't think it's going to be an issue. When we get all the way down, I think... I'm going to go down a couple more, but before we get down to where the water level is, I am going to just do this one strip and put in the floodgates. Reminder, beavers can place dynamite diagonal. Yes. They sure can. Just tend not to... Oh! Why did they leave that? That's fine. Alright, so we have a pretty good amount of dynamite ready to go. Let's pause. Arm the detonations of all of this. Okay, that one's not ready, so we'll leave that alone. I don't think my computer's going to care. It seems to be pretty robust enough to handle most of this. Alright, so I guess I'll give you a bird's eye view as best I can of most of these going off. Alright, ready and go. That was tasty. Okay. So this now should be set up enough for us to... Yes, there we go. To actually put those in. Now the problem is I gotta move this back every time. I think it would just be easier to make 5 bridges right away than add more stairs every time. Are you sure about that? I guess we could, I guess I don't need these anymore. We can just get rid of these. But then I couldn't get over here unless I had a, now I got a problem, because I can't... Well, you said they could go diagonally, but that still doesn't solve this problem. First time chatting your live streams. Love this game in Austria as my PC can't play them. Well, hey, thanks for being here. This is very unorthodox Timberborn gameplay, as you probably have noticed already, but we're still having a good time, and I'm glad you're here. So now I gotta figure out... See, the problem now is I have this space here. If I go 4 wide... See, these all take the metal is what I'm trying to avoid. If they can place one off of the edge of the end of a bridge, then I think this is the way to go. But otherwise, if that's not the case, then that would not be a very advantageous thing for us to be doing. Oh, it was already high enough. Never mind. Because I don't want to use or waste metal if I can at all help it. Because that takes a very long time to recover from. So if we put that in place, I guess we'll just pause construction on wow, they were already almost done. But if we get all of this done at the same exact time, then I think we might be in decent shape. Look. Unorthodox is just an American term to denote something that doesn't make sense by the usual guidelines. All right, it's not a religious attack or anything like that. Isn't the ground still 1 block up from the bottom under the new wheels? Yes, because we want the wheels to actually turn to generate power. If you have too much of a gap underneath, then they won't. And we do have this 1 block wide here to go underneath one of these wheels. We're going to have another one over here just for emergency water release, but it seems like that's not really going to be that big of a problem. Yeah, what we're focused on now is getting this all fixed here. There's just so much dynamite that's got to get done for this. It's unbelievable. Which I guess this probably all needs to be as well. This is where the limitations of the Timberborn build queue system start to make things very annoying. Alright, we're still in cycle 22. Good. Less problems for us to solve right now. We can make our way around, though. Slowly working toward getting this figured out, even though this mine is not operating because we aren't using the scrap metal fast enough. I'm going to go ahead, since we are so engrossed in, well, everything else, I'm going to put in another smelter here. I think these guys should end up building this pretty quick. Yeah. And then we can, at the very least, start using all of this scrap metal that we've been trying to use the whole time. Yeah, I think we can pretty safely leave that alone for right now. And come back over here to whatever unholy monstrosity this is. Now, if I can get this to go, I can get these all down more or less. It's so hard to see. Let's take all of this off. If we can get this all down to the correct height before we build everything else, I think we'll be in good shape. Now, why is that still showing up? There we go. I just want to be able to see. That's all. Okay, so that's the correct height for there. But not for here. These four are going to have to be lower. And then... oh, maybe I made a mistake here. That's going to be wheel. These two are going to be wheel. These two are going to be a wheel. Then we're going to have the hub here, hub here. All right, so all you 25 wide people, it's going to have to be more than 25 because we're not going to have enough room for one more of these water wheels on the end. It would only end up being 24 wide. Or 20, yeah, I think. Since beavers can place off end diagonal, you only need one bridge every third spot. But they can't place sideways from the bridge. They can only place beneath and then end off diagonal, right? They can't. If they can't go to the side of the bridge, then I still have to have a bridge on every single spot. Look, I can't give you 50. That's the whole that's the whole problem with this. Well, at least this side is progressing nicely. This is a rat's nest over here. This is terrible. Look at all these paths and all this garbage everywhere. It's okay. Every one you add here is one less on the next water. I'm not going to make another water outlet. We're not going to be playing this one long enough to do that. Look, I don't have space to do 50. This, I can only, even if I went all the way through the corner of the map, it's only 45. Well, that's a good thing we have plenty of dynamite, huh? Alright, so these four have to be blown up, and then I have to, I think that's going to be it. Then I have to come all the way down on this guy. And then I'm still going to have to go over here anyway. Then all of this has to be extended one more. I'm over here banging a table and chanting 50. My dog is startled and worried. Yeah, I would be too. If someone was just chanting 50 over and over again with absolutely no further context given. That does not sound healthy. Or sane, for that matter. That's fine. We're all a little bit crazy here. 50 current viewers is a sign. Alright, so if you want to see another, like, 5 weeks of just this, only blowing things up, and you're satisfied with that, then I don't know what to tell you. I don't think I want to do another 5 weeks of this. The real... What are you guys on? What are you guys on in this chat, man? I swear. Cult of the Frog 50-lane peanut roundabout. Oh, it's a cycle warning. Thank you very much. Pekempy and then Jonathan Durrett were letting us know about that. So, take a break from our regularly scheduled dynamite explosion madness to once again increase the water flow. Now, did we decide we're going to add another die each time and go up to 4d10? I think that's what it was. I believe that's the agreement we came to. All right, so we're going to lose game audio for a second here. Bear with me. Let's get this up. 4 10-sided die, capture window. Okay, so now we're going to roll our little electronic dice here. 4 10-sided dice, and I'm not gonna mess with the water suction sources. No, that would make it easier. A die each stream. Is that what we decided? I honestly can't remember. I have explosions on the brain. What are you guys talking about? You can't smoke frogs? Okay, die each stream. All right. We'll just do 3. All right, let's roll this again. 21. Oh God. Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna have a fun time here. Let's get that back off of here and let the pain begin, I suppose. Into dev mode we go. Now these are going to become... Boy. These are all going to become 13.4. My God. All right. 13.4. This is going to get very ugly very fast. But hey, this is supposed to be an impossible challenge. So, off we go. Look at this is going to get even worse. All right. 13.4. 13 over here. Now, I'm kind of worried about this one because it's in the middle of this whole area, and it's been acting very nice this entire time. We haven't had any problems, so I fully expect that to become just completely untenable. All right, we got 2 more right here. All right, so that's that. Add dev mode, and there we go. Let's see just how crazy. I think we want to watch this one. How crazy this is going to turn. Oh, look at that! Look at all that. That is way too much water, and it's not going to go away, is it? Face it, your chat has devolved into a cult. Yeah, you know, I think I agree with that statement more and more every passing Saturday. So now we got to figure out... Let's pause this real quick. Oh, these are toast. The soybeans are gone. We got to get this water out of here. How in the world are... Okay, all right. It's time for these farmhouses to go. We really can't do anything with them. We're going to have to probably also get rid of the showers that are right here. And these floodgates. And we just have to start blowing this stuff up to try and let the water get out a little faster. Let me scroll back up and check out chat. You guys sent a lot of messages. Reduce the suction source, not increase it so it's removing less water? Oh. Well, that sounds dangerous. Okay. Lobby for the beavers that drink coffee and use dynamite. Well, they're having the time of their lives right now. You can lick toads and get... What are you talking about? Oh, no. Okay, I know about the toads that have, like, hallucinogenic slime on their bodies. People lick them in the jungle to get high. Don't do that, kids, first of all, if you were a child watching this stream and somehow have not died by reading some of these comments. Do not lick frogs. It's a bad idea. All right, let's see what else. Not reading that. Definitely not reading that one. Oh no. I'm so sorry if you came to the stream wanting to watch actual gameplay. We're clearly getting nothing done. It's hard to catch a tarantula as they always leg it. You're real proud of that one, aren't you? That's pretty good. Peppermint is a natural deterrent for ground critters. Yes, I have heard that. Also, squirrels apparently dislike the smell of Irish Spring soap. We had some in our attic. And we're all right. Here's story time. I really hope my dad's not watching this, but we're going on vacation, right? We're going to be gone for a couple weeks. This was I don't know, 2 years ago. Gonna go see our family across the country, and we had squirrels that had kind of invaded the attic, and we didn't know where they were getting in. We didn't really have the time or money to like have someone come out and try to figure it out. So we said, you know what? We're going to be gone for a couple weeks. We can't have these guys in here the whole time. Who knows what they're going to get into? So we sat there with a potato peeler and a case of Irish Spring soap, and we just started peeling slices of these soap bars off. we must have peeled, oh, I don't know, like a dozen bars or whatever, and then so we have this trash bag full of soap shavings, right? We just go up in the attic and we start throwing them all over the place. there's so many soap shards everywhere. And we go on vacation and we come back and I didn't hear any squirrels. But we found soap shards in the yard. I guess they'd been up there and they'd carried them out trying to get rid of the smell. Oh, squirrels are fun. But yeah, they don't like that smell, but as soon as the soap smell starts going away, then they just go back to whatever they were doing. But it buys you a couple days. Well, that's so stupid. It was fun though. The reason I was like dying laughing in the middle is I remember we had a meat slicer, one of those like cheap plastic ones with the metal blade. And we got the idea to start running the soap bars through the meat slicer because it would be faster. So we plugged this thing in. And I'm sitting there running the soap bars through the meat slicer. You get these little shavings come out. And eventually, of course, because it's soap, it completely gums up the whole thing and it just stops. Then you have to clean the blade and it's a whole pain. That I think that stayed very soapy for quite a while before we felt like getting around to cleaning it. But let's see if we can get this to be any less deadly chaotic here. I think, yeah, we're just gonna have to have these separated for a while. All right, now I gotta scroll up again. Man, you guys are active with this. Man, you guys are unhinged. I swear. Grew up in a village that was like 40 people. The closest store is an hour walk or an hour drive, and the closest... How can it be an hour walk or an hour drive? Unless you just walk really fast and drive really slow? I don't know. Use a lot of natural solutions, huh? One I use most often if you want to make your house smell really nice and stay healthy is eat a tangerine every day and place the peel on your heating source. Yes. So citrus rinds, I guess, is technically the correct term for those. Smell really, really good. And it can make your home smell extremely nice when you heat them up. That's also part of the whole thing. I'm not a subscriber to the whole essential oils heal anything belief system. If you are, then that's fine. But they do make your house smell really nice. What happened to the other water sources? No, they're still there. They're still going. Oh, no, you want to see just how bad it's gotten? Well, this is normal. That's how it's always been. This one is starting to leak out the corner of the map, so we probably are going to need to go back in here and fix this. This has gotten even worse, as one might expect. And this one over here, I think, is still fine. The single source, yeah, it's just chugging along. Although, I think... Which one of these buildings is flooded? It's not this one. Is there something underneath here that I... Oh, the storage. The storage is flooded. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Well, now we got all sorts of problems to solve here, don't we? What in the world has become of this stream? We're just sitting here blowing stuff up. We're not actually accomplishing anything. Oh, no. Oh, my. All right. That's what I was going to do. I was fixing all of this to be in the correct spot. I need that to get blown up. There we go. Then I can blow this. Because what I need to do is I need to make one more width worth of space here. So I'll just get rid of those. I need to put in some more bridges. So we're going to have bridges all the way down here, including this spot once we have that taken care of. But they haven't gotten there yet. 1 hour over the mountain walking, 1 hour around the mountain driving. Okay, that makes more sense. That makes a lot more sense. All right, let's... Okay, this guy's almost done. All right, we'll get out of there. All right, is that... That's really not helping at all, is it? Okay, so... now the fun part is we're going to have to actually deepen this and put a wall up around all of this. Because we can't have this just flood everything all the time. And now we lost half our soybeans. Need to corral it with a levee wall. That's what I'm thinking about trying to do here. So let's, first off, let's just go ahead and place those around here. Try and keep it safe here. These guys are really generating a lot of power, though, in this little channel here. That's working well. Corral that you're looking for would be C-O-R-R-A-L. Yeah, Devilish Fun got it. So hopefully this will allow us to maybe save some of the crops. Maybe. But we have to lower this considerably, which is going to be fun considering how this is all set up. Not going to be super easy. I can't blow up underneath the platforms, but I can blow up near them. So if we were to do that, I think what we're going to need to do is build ourselves another channel around this. Just get rid of all of this. I'm not putting bridges on top of this. Don't worry. We're not going to fall into that trap. Put some stairs here. I think for right now, the best option is just going to be to blow as much of this up as we can. And then see what happens. Yeah, never feel embarrassed about being multilingual. Most people in America can't even speak one. Most people in America don't even know how to speak English. And I took 3 years of German in high school, and I've forgotten most of that. And I've been studying quote-unquote, Japanese on Duolingo for like a year and a half, and I still don't really know that much. So for you to be... I would consider you to have fluency in English. Easily. You speak very well. So please do not ever feel bad. Any of you, not just Kurt, do not ever feel bad about your level of knowledge of the English language. It's a very hard language to learn. Not embarrassed, you don't feel shame. Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot. You can't feel shame. you don't have that mechanism in your body. Alright. Took 2 years of German. I should have taken German in college. I didn't do that. Tried to test out of it. Spell lots of English words phonetically all the time just for the memes. What's funny is enough of them are correctly spelled phonetically that a lot of people, when they first start learning English, think that's how all of them work. And you get some really hilarious spellings of things. But then there's just as many that are borrowed from, say, French or German or whatever that just really don't make any sense. Alright, so this is now set up enough, I think, where I can put another one of these bridges in. Okay, friends. Now we can just get all of this going at once. We finally have, wow, fingers are on the wrong keys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bridges over here. Hopefully usable like that. Now I gotta take these away again just so I can get the correct dynamite put in. So that's gonna be our fun for the next however long it takes until I get sick and tired of playing this game and want to go do something else. We're having a good time though, so we'll let it roll. Oh, the flooding has only gotten worse, you say? Okay. Well, we'll have to see about that. Let's get rid of all these platforms. They're not going to be needed over here. I think we're going to have to blow up all of this too. There we go. I'm not forgetting. I'm just not trying to recreate that right now. French is one of the few languages I don't like, so I'm functionally illiterate. Well, French is also a very strange language. Apologies to French speakers in the chat. But isn't the French word for 90 like 4/20's 10 or something? If you literally translate it. Yeah, English homonyms, or homophones, I guess, are very, very hard for people to grasp. And for good reason. Doesn't make a lot of sense. We got a couple more of these that need to go. Now we have homeless beavers because all the lodges are flooded. Oh my, what a mess. What a mess we have here. So we're going to lower all of this one more level, and then I'm going to do the same over here, and then I'm going to put levees along this. Hopefully that should keep most of the water out. Or at least direct it somewhere else. And I also think there is a grammatically correct sentence in English where you can just have the word buffalo 7 times, because it can function as every single part of a sentence. Oh no! Oh no! Well, you got your wish. All right. All right, here we go. Free camera mode. Look at him go. Look at him go. I can't believe it. Oh god, this is so stupid. Why is it like this? Okay. Oh my god. Oh, all right. Thank you very much, Devilish Fun, for the 5 gifted memberships. Well, you did say you were gonna do it if we got another fun water thing. So thank you very much. Appreciate it. Looks like some of you are membership automatic renewals on your gift ones from last time. Hoffmeister, welcome back. Jonathan, Durrett, Pekempy, alvsindre. Maybe it's not meant to be phonetically pronounced. Welcome, welcome. Philosopher Sage, welcome. Enjoy the new emotes that you've got access to in the bottom of the chat. There should be a button you can click on, and we have a small selection of emotes for your perusal and enjoyment, including Devilish Fun's favorite, the Helmo. Oh, good fun. Map can now use the Wi-Fi. Yeah, we got little Wi-Fi antennas in the corners of the map now. Well, the good news is that it solved our flooding problem. The bad news is now we can't see the corner of the map because we have these things in the way. Oh boy. I'm not making that emote. I'm pretty sure YouTube doesn't allow that kind of imagery in emotes. I know Twitch doesn't. They get really anal retentive about some of their stuff. So maybe it is a bug with explosives. I don't know. If we reload the map and these are gone, then I guess we know how to bring them back. But I guess we don't have to worry about putting in another wall of levees, but I am going to put in another set of stairs here so we can get access to all of the rubble and stuff. So we also have the issue now of none of this path is accessible, which I guess really isn't that much of a problem. Oh! The water is no longer flowing down the channel fast enough to turn these. Okay, that is a problem, isn't it? So I guess we were a little too quick to try and fix this. So I don't want to put levees here because I feel like that would just exacerbate the problem. But let me just put those back and see if that helps at all. Because we do actually want stuff to be usable. But let's put in. I guess we can put in floodgates here that we can dynamically lower if we need to. One of my favorite English ones is something like the shirt that he had. I think that's too many hads. I think you can use 3. The shirt that he had. Oh no, you could use 4 if you do that way. Shirt that he had a nice color. I guess that's correct. You could very easily simplify that to just one instance of had. It'd still be grammatically correct, but that's fine. Why not floodgates? I just put floodgates in. These 3. I didn't want to put floodgates here because I still want water to flow through here to generate power. And currently we're generating 0. But the levees are almost done. You know what we've forgotten about is... Oh my god. Look at all this. All of these... I gotta turn these off so I can see again. So that has to be set like so. That has to be like that. I'm gonna add these. And then we're gonna blow all of this up and then just keep going down until we have everything taken care of. Yeah, you left for 5 minutes and we have another one of these water spouts that other people are going to call other things that are not family friendly. Yeah, we're having a great time over here. We're pushing the limits of the game, breaking things that are not supposed to be broken. Well, that's part of the fun, right? That people left because I guess they didn't want to see all this. Yeah, participles are hard. I did reasonably well in English classes, but I definitely am not as good at it as a lot of people are. Oh, that was really satisfying. All right, let's do that again. Oh, I love that. Okay, I think that's low enough for right there. And we can, do I have any bridges on this side? No. We can put those start going down too. Yeah, we're getting somewhere. So I'm glad we expanded the storage of our metal and our planks because now the metal's almost full again. All of this just because I wanted bots. All of this is just because I wanted bots. Oh, what a mess. Let's do this again. That is very satisfying. I think... Yes, I want that. And then I want these 6, but not that one. Yeah, that's it. That's what we wanted. Hungarian has like 24 cases. Are you serious? Obviously that's an exaggeration, but that seems very complex. All right. We have enough resources now. I think we can safely unpause those and let them construct those. I love watching them place all of this all at once. It's so fast. Can leave another 2 dynamite out. Oh, I didn't want these to be detonated. Thank you for reminding me of that. That was a mistake. I don't need to have those taken away. All right, so these are ready to go. Now, well, the problem we're going to get into is going to be if I demolish anything else, the water's going to start coming out before it can go through the gates. So what we'll do instead is just do the very end for the next couple of them, and then we'll put in a bunch of the gates underneath, and then we'll go back and take everything else out. And then, of course, we have to get rid of the bridges, and then remove all of these as well. Okay, and then we need to get rid of these. And then pretty soon we're not going to be able to actually use these stairs anymore. So that was a 3x1. I'm going to have to rethink this whole thing, because now all of this is going to be a gap, which means it's going to have to start, the next bridge is going to have to start here to cover the gap, which means we're going to have, oh, I'm not good enough at math to do this. We'll figure it out. All right, one more here. Yeah, we'll just slowly chip away at all of this. Now, I think, based on how this is shaping up, we're going to have 1, 2, 3. We're going to have 4 sets back to back, and then one by itself. I think I can get away without using a ton of metal. Probably would make the most sense to have 5 and 5, and then a break in the middle, and then another 5 would get you here, plus another 5 would get you there, plus then you would have 4 more. Or maybe if you do 6 and 6, then that would be 6 from here would get you to here. Then another 6 would get you to here. That wouldn't be very even. 5 and 5 is probably better, honestly. 5 and 5 on the outside here, and then one other thing. Probably don't even need to worry about it, honestly. It doesn't really matter. It's just for aesthetic's sake. But no matter what, we are going to end up moving these. So that's fine. We'll just have somebody else come take care of that. All right, these are ready to go. All right, let's put in triple high floodgates all the way across. That does look pretty cool, though, having all those floodgates like that. Alright, they should be able to take care of that, hopefully, rather quickly. Because we've got other problems we do need to solve. Okay, this still isn't, oh no, the water, they're turning. They're just not going very fast. If we put these all the way up, does that increase speed? 'Cause these were putting out about 150 before. I thought that was pretty nice. I'm not going 5 more on the left side. Although if this is truly worthless up here, which I guess at this point it probably is, unless we funnel all of the water off in a specific direction, we could just get rid of all of these. Hey, this is working. The gear workshop's not flooded. We could just kind of funnel this all with the levees and probably be fine. Oh, that's still going off the side. Let's fix that. Let's see what we can get away with here. Probably most efficient to get rid of that water wheel canal and do a map-wide power from outflow. Yeah, eventually we probably can just hook it all up that way. But for right now, this is what we have. And that's how we're processing most of our food, so I think it's probably okay to just leave this for now. I want my map difficult and unwinnable. I mean, yes, that was the whole point of this, because I'd been playing so much of this game and wasn't a challenge anymore. It needs to be aesthetically... Okay, look, there's a difference between aesthetically pleasing and just, like, ridiculously ugly. I'm just trying to prevent it from being ridiculously ugly. Why are they not finishing? Oh, okay, we're waiting on planks. That's... Oh, these aren't connected. How did I get away with that? I didn't think that was even possible. So you want me to put a water wheel in this thing? I don't think it's going to work. I really don't think that's going to work at all. Oh, we have so many beavers. I don't think we even really can support... Oh, we have 8 homeless beavers in here? Really? Oh, it's because this barracks is flooded. Well, we're well past the point of these things making any amount of sense whatsoever. Hey, look what we forgot about. Pine trees. To make our treated planks that we still have 300 something of. Alright, the farm, this one can go away. Let's put in... Why did I pause? Tapper's Shack. That's not... Okay, there we go. I was rotating the wrong thing. Yeah, we need to be harvesting the... Well, it's not called sap in this game. It's they call it resin. Although resin, I think, is a refined form of some sort of liquid. Or unless it's the... it's like a plastic, kind of, I think. I like this game, but I don't think there's that much gameplay to it. Like, every playthrough is the same. Yeah, that is one of the, I guess, kind of downsides about Timberborn, is that there really isn't a ton to do. It's more about how you adapt the same set of processes and game mechanics to the specific map you're playing on. Which is why this is so different, because we flipped the entire water mechanic on its head. Although we've kind of proven the point, now we're just screwing around and wasting a bunch of time. Well, I guess it's not really a waste if you're having fun. I make stories through my gameplay to get it exciting. Yeah, I unfortunately am not that good at that kind of stuff. But I'd like to if I had more time. If I was doing this full-time, maybe. But I still have other things I gotta do during the week. And if I was doing stories for this stuff, I definitely could not do a video every single day. It would probably be like 1 or 2 videos a week. And I think you guys would rather see more videos. We have beaver religion. Yeah, you guys have come up with some stuff for sure. I'll tell you that. Very, very creative. Very, very creative, all of you. How are we doing on metal? We're almost full again. Planks is full. Okay. Well, I think we're okay. We might not get to automation today. We've already been going 2.5 hours, and I wasn't planning on going really any longer than 3. And they're taking a little long to build these planks. Do we even have any plank storage? Oh no, it's all flooded. That's probably why it's taking so long. We need to get some plank storage going on in this bad boy. So let's just build small ones because I don't have room to put anything else. There we go. That is almost certainly what our problem is with this going so slow. Look at these are like halfway blocked. This one has no water coming in from this side, and it's still putting out 400 horsepower. Look how fast this water is coming around here. Man, look at... I can't believe it. That is truly absurd. Alright, we got space for one more here? Yeah. Hoping for a new faction in Update 5. That would be cool. I doubt they do it, but that would be very cool. The water faction mod, I can't remember who made it, but I was literally almost ready to start a whole playthrough on that when Update 4 dropped. And then I said, well, no, we got to do Update 4 videos, so I kind of put that to the back burner. I don't know if that mod's been updated. I don't know if it will be updated, but I would like to play it. I think that would be a lot of fun. Need an added feature of making frogs for water maps? Yeah, that would be fun. I do have the frog statue we did in the previous hard mode playthrough, but it would be really cool to have something else relating to the frogs. Alright, did we get all of these built? Okay, we're waiting on one more with the planks. Alright, so I'll go ahead and start putting the dynamite down. I guess I'm going to have to take these all the way down again. Okay, I need that and that. So I can already hear, I guarantee you someone is thinking, but has not written it yet, why don't you just make another one here and have an even number? Well, friends, today is the day that you win, because that's what I'm going to do. Oh, what a horrible, horrible thing I've done to myself. We're going to make it an even, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs of water wheels. So it's actually going to be closer to 30. I know you can thank me later. It's fun having a population north of 210 builders' huts and then moving them fast. Yeah, that is quite nice. Do we actually have unemployed? We don't have any unemployed beavers in this district, so we're actually maxed out. But soon. I am kind of worried long-term about the viability of having all of these in a row, because obviously the water is going to want to go out the path of least resistance, which would be straight through here or straight through here. So I guess we'll see how that ends up working out. Now, you know what's going to be funny is that this is a whole tile lower here than it is over here, so we're going to have some sort of a strategy for that. All right, now that is all the correct height except for right here. We got to get this properly stuck in here. I think, do I want to put in more builders' huts? I guess we probably need them, honestly. So let's do that. And then I'll just migrate a ton of beavers over here, because really there's no reason not to, right? Build 4 more, and I'll migrate 16 more beavers. Serve as builders, because I'm pretty sure we can support it. Yeah. Make stairs so the water can walk up. What? Water can't walk? I don't think that's how that works. I might have just misread your comment. If that's the case, I apologize. Bridges directly into showers. You really like your showers, don't you? Okay, so good news is we won't need these bridges much longer. I just need to make another emergency release channel. I have to decide where that's going to go. We have and this outside of this pair. So if I have 5 pairs, it really doesn't matter. I guess it just has to be here. This will be the other emergency release channel. And then I guess, oh, these are already, that's why these aren't as fast, as there's nothing underneath them. Can I get beavers in here to build this? I think they would if I put it in place. So if I build just under here, I think that would help it go a little faster. There we go. And then underneath this whole thing, we'll go down one more just so everything can flow out, but I wanted to kind of redirect it into channels. There we go. Put those in, then of course we'll have to have this come down a little bit more. I don't think they can get to this unless I put in some paths here. They should be able to get to that now. Yeah, looks like it. And then they can put that one in place too. Looks like they've already taken care of that. Mod Dev is working on it now. I'm assuming you're talking about the water faction? Good. I am very interested in playing that. Oh, wow. Hold on. I missed a whole bunch of messages here. Oh, okay, you're posting frog religion lore in the chat. Okay, that's what this is. Every time we distract JC for an hour with something random and then he remembers that nothing was done, I just think to myself, worth it. We do have fun here, don't we? It makes it a lot more interesting, for sure. We definitely have a lot of fun. Hoping the April Fool's joke about eagle beavers? I must have missed that. What in the world is an eagle beaver? Alright, so we'll put those there. That'll be fine. Alright, so if that is how we're going to have this taken care of, then I think I can get rid of the rest of... Nope, that's the Windows key. I think I can get rid of the rest of these bridges here. Yeah, let's just... No, I could build the wheels, but I can't if the bridges are there because they're on the blocks the wheels have to go in. Okay. All right, that's going to be fine with those gone. We'll just pick up all of the extra stuff here. No storage space, huh? Is that for logs or for... Oh, please don't crash. All right, good. That would be so bad if the game crashed with all this. I think I would actually become angry if that happened. All right, gears. There we go. So once they come and get all of this, I think we'll be okay. I need to put in some more storage for planks. Why are you doing that? You could have done it the other way. Yeah, I could have, but I won't, so that's fine. Nope, 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 nope. There we go. Okay, so I have 16 additional builder slots. This district has 8 homeless beavers, so we need to actually build another barracks. I should have done that instead. So I will put in... Just put in 2 of these, why not? They can use the logs anyway. And then we will immigrate from... Oh, good, they have 20 homeless beavers here, 12 unemployed, so we can just go ahead and up this whole thing by 16. Nope, that's 15. There you go. So now we can have all these extra guys filling in here. Let's just take these away. And just keep on doing this over and over and over again. Hey, look, we're almost at the end of cycle 23, and what have we accomplished? Well, we've made some good memories. I will say that. Other than that, not too much. We have not really gotten much of anything done, have we? This is all still completely flooded and more or less worthless, isn't it? But water is still only leaking out of this side. I guess... Oh, I don't have any... anywhere to put a lumberjack flag that would reach over here, do I? I would have to build a staircase and just put it up on top of the staircase. I think we can make that happen. Can I not... Can I really not put that up here? Okay, there we go. Let's make that priority. And then we can cut down all of our pine trees. Actually make use of the wood, and then we can continue down into this corner, which we probably needed to do anyway. And we can put levees here so the water doesn't escape, because we have to make this as brutally difficult as possible at all times. Alright. What did I miss? My God. Sorry, I'm just sitting here scrolling through all the frog religion debate in the chat. I need JC's thoughts on the religion. I can't comprehend what is being posted in here. Hey, but if you want to make up custom lore for the streams and all our beavers and everything, then I am always going to be supportive of that. Just don't get too weird with it. Should give us some photos of Meatball. Yes, post pictures of the frog in the Discord. And the rest of you who are not in the Discord, there is a link. Should be, if I'm not stupid, there should be a link in the video description. If not, I can post an invite. Most of it is MP3Zilla posting pictures of insane Timberborn builds and us occasionally getting into interesting discussions about things. But we do have a good time. It is a very fun group of people in there. Would love to have you be a part of that. I think we need a pet pics channel in the Discord. I'll make one of those in a second. Then we can always just share pictures of our glorious animal companions with each other. Well, those who have them. Yeah, let me actually do that right now. I think I can do that on my phone. Oh, I have so many messages. Okay, I've got like 1,000 unread messages in one of my servers. Okay, community text channels. Alright, I will make a pet pics channel right now. No, I don't want it to be a private channel. Okay, so on the Discord, we now have, I can't reorder it on my phone. I'll have to do that on my computer when we're done with stream. But there is, in the community text channels category, there's now a pet pics. That was fast. Oh, look at the doggy. Yeah, you can post pictures of your pets in there and we can enjoy all of our animal companions. I expect frog pics. Oh no! Oh no, I blasted this in error. That's a problem. So now all of our water is going to go away. Well, we should... I can't get over these things. We should still be okay. We just have to make sure these get built ASAP. I'm not adding a cult subpage. That's going to get me put on a list. Well, not one about actual cults, at least. Alright, we should have these ready to go in just a second. We'll put in our other two floodgates. And then we should be in a pretty good spot. Alright, I'll get these built. Oh, they're already building super fast. Excellent. That's beautiful. That's what happens when you have a ton of extra builder beavers. Oh, I don't have space for logs, huh? Well, well, well. Let's just fix that, shall we? Build more log storage. This is all hideous, ugly, and it's all going away as soon as we finish construction on this stupid, ridiculous, huge project here. So I need to demolish all of this. 200 logs. We're stuck here. Alright, we're making progress, folks. We are getting somewhere. Alright, this is as low as it needs to be except for the very front here. We can get rid of those bridges. I think they're just about done there. Why does that guy come all the way up here? Alright, we'll get rid of this. Now we can get rid of the bridges. And then we'll start sending all of this all the way down. Did they gather this yet? No, 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 don't want that. Alright, that's fine. Didn't hurt anything. Nope. There we go. Come get this first, please. Thank you. Stream lore text chat. I'm not going to keep up with that. I just need you to know that is not a level of effort I am willing to go to. Is to keep up with the insane lore things you guys come up with. But if you want one, we can make one. Are we already out of space again for all of this? Wow. All right, that was fast. Well, as long as we can still get at it, I guess that's fine. We are going to have to get rid of this very, very soon. This 4x1 needs to go away. I think we decided we were going to do 6s or 5s. Was it 5s? Those 5s would get us out into the middle here, and then have this. We'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, I don't care. We're just gonna do it. I think I'll just do 5s. So let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. Let's do that. If I can put in these guys here, and I put in a 5 here, then another 5 would go here, another 5 would go here, but if I come in from here and here, then the middle would end up being, wouldn't end up being 5s, it would just be 2s. Well, that's fine, I guess. That is the most visually appealing, is to have the water wheels open span. Should be okay. So I could do a 2 there. Yeah, you know, that actually doesn't look too bad. That would end up being pretty evenly symmetrical, I think. I think that'll be good. Yeah, we'll roll with that. Give them something to do with all of the logs for sure. Have you had a chance to try and digitize the beaver sketch? No, I was going to do that yesterday. I did it again. I always do this. I swear. Oh, man, I am irritated now. All right, well, I should not have had both of these at the same time because they obviously can't get into this. So what's going to happen is we're just going to have to... I'm not putting more bridges in, don't worry. But I do have to put these here because now they can't get anywhere. Oh, boy. What fun. Got to go do airings talk later. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you being here and contributing to the craziness. Have a fun rest of your evening. Got to head out soon, going on a date. Hey, have a good time. Thanks as always for being here and all of the donations and the chaos and everything. Appreciate you. Yeah, there you go. Not reading that one out loud. But have a fantastic time. We're not going to be streaming too much longer. I think we'll probably cut this one at the end of cycle 23 here. Because I do need to go do some other stuff tonight. But, yeah, you know, almost 3 hours. Pretty good. Of course, tomorrow's City Skylines will be, I'm sure, just as much chaos. Yeah, we got a couple more days left. At least one. They've been going all the way to 28 for the past forever, so I don't think it's going to be a problem. We just got to make sure that we're taking care of everything best we can. Now, oh, we don't have anybody working here. Well, these are all flooded anyway, right? So let's... Oh, this isn't flooded, it's just turned off. Alright, well. I guess... No, that's not flooded either. I guess this is all fine. Well, most of it. Thanks for the entertainment. Thanks for being here. You're a huge contributor to a lot of that. Hope you understand just how much it's fun having you in stream. So, thanks again. Have a great night, and we'll see you later. As for the rest of you, we got a couple more minutes. So let's get right on back into it. Really hoping I can at least get this done before we're all finished. I think we stand a pretty good chance. Hopefully everything ends up being fine. How are we looking on capacity for stuff over here? Full? Just about? Okay, well, we'll keep using more of that. If you demo those buildings and levee wall around that water source area, it should direct the water to the main basin. Yeah, so that's what I was going to try and do. once we get all this wood harvested, is just build levees around here, around this whole like plateau area, just to make it look a little nicer, and then roll with that. I get the feeling that eventually this is all going to get demolished and widened anyway, because that tends to be what happens, I guess. But we got a lot of demolition left to do still, so don't worry about that. I think we need to get this. Yeah, this needs to be stair-stepped power up, and then of course we have to have our bot production in the corner here. Try blowing up all the land around it. Well, we're going to probably eventually end up doing a lot of that, yeah. Next to the levees, you should make the other 20, other 20 lanes of the 50. Yeah, there you go. Well, if we did that, we would almost be able to have 50 wide here. Almost. If we went all the way over here, but I am not going to commit to that right now. So what I was going to think about doing, depending on how the water physics are going to handle stuff, because as much fun as these are for the meme value, they are very actually disruptive to looking at the map. But I was thinking about just putting in levees along this side here, and just having this completely cut off. But at the end of the day, this is kind of out of the way for this district to be all the way up here, and would be probably a lot better if all the production was over in this area, or we slightly reduce the size of the tree farm. Would probably be better overall, but we're not quite there yet. Alright, so this needs to be here, then 2 more down, including this, and I think we'll be in decent shape. I think that's fine there. Yeah, I want to make sure I'm staying on top of this so we don't run out of time. 1 more here, and then we can do all of this area where the platforms are. Okay, so that one actually probably doesn't need to get exploded. That's... Oh, no, it will. It will. It will. Because it's going to have to be one more level. But I think that one's in the correct height spot. Okay, good. They built that bridge. Problem we're going to run into very quickly is this. All of this is going to have to be demolished. And that's going to be... hard to deal with. I think we can probably already at this point start getting rid of all of this, which is going to be hard because we're going to have to do it in stages, because you can't build off of these. They're going to be in the way. Probably just have to do one in the middle and then come all the way out at one time, just because of how this ends up working half the time. All right, this needs to be detonated. All right, so that is all done. No sort of space for logs, huh? After all that. Now, I think if I get rid of that, that should all be about the correct height. Spend more time in CS than Timberborn? Yes, I do, because that is a little bit less mentally demanding to play City Skylines, at least at the pace that we're doing stuff here. Yeah, this is going to be very tedious to take care of all of that for sure. It's going to take a long time. I don't think we need this, but that's going to be a different story entirely, getting rid of all that. Now, if I put in dynamite here, is it just going to collapse it all into the one side? What happens when I do this? Oh, it's only 22 logs. Goodbye. I'm not gonna lose sleep over 22 logs. Of course, it's less mentally demanding city skylines. Oh, when we follow a random guy you renamed for an hour. Yep. Guilty as charged. That is something we did. What a fun time we had. Alright, now finally, after almost 3 hours, this is in the final position. We're not putting any more water wheels over here. This is gripping drama. Is it really, though? Oh, it's a new cycle. Uh-oh. 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 All right. So, I guess here's what we're going to do. We'll go ahead and decide what the level is going to be for our things next time around. This is ridiculous. I can't believe it. These are currently at 13.4. We're going to roll our dice and then increase. And then we're going to have to remember what that number is because it's going to reset. So don't forget. 8d10? No. Next week is 4d10. Or the next time we do a stream, but most likely just going to be once per week. As much as I did want to have this all done, I am going to have to stick to my original, we have to stop here. So I don't lose my mind. Wait 1 second to pull this other window up. All right, pop that up. All right, let's roll these. 15, 1.5. Not too bad. All right, let's get that out of here. So 1.5 increase is going to turn these into 14.9. Yes, I know this is going to go away immediately, but this will help me a lot when I rewatch the last 5 minutes of stream next time to remember what I did. 14.9. And the corner again. We haven't tried adjusting the water level on these guys since they started doing that, have we? Now, I do think we're going to start getting into problems with this specific water source right here. And we might have to move some of the production away from this because it's going to cause some issues, but we'll see. I'm gonna let it run for a little bit after we finish this because I just want to see what we're up against here. 14.9, 14.9. All right, and that is that out of developer mode. Turn Clearwater off and see what this does. Okay, so that's increasing substantially. Still flooding through here, so we'll definitely need to keep track of this. I guess I'll just go ahead and redo that. How are we looking over here? Still serviceable? Yep, that's looking fine. This is fine. Now we have more, I think this is storage flooding. Yeah. So we're going to have to rework some of this, I think. Because there's clearly something, I think we'll have to replace these platforms here are going to have to become levees. And we'll see what ends up happening with that. But mine is still not necessary because we haven't hardly done anything. But we've, we've accomplished something, right? Could be worse. Could be a whole lot worse. I know I can't resist. Just keep putting this in. But we will end there. Chat is behind. No, it's not behind. I just don't look at it all the time. If I'm getting distracted. If you wanted less demanding, you could do regular hard mode. We could play Let's Play a fill the map. Are you talking about like with water or with buildings or beavers or what? Because we're making pretty good use of most of the map now, except this corner. Make my computer cry with 2,000 beavers. I've never had, well, in update 4, I don't think I've ever had more than the current Alpha 4 series, Update 4 series, I think has bots and beavers combined could be about 300. It seems to be running fine. We're still getting 123 frames per second. Okay, now it keeps going down. 122 frames per second with all this nonsense. So, could be a whole lot worse. You said you were going to stop. Yes, and then I started placing dynamite. But no, we're actually done. I got to go do some other stuff, but thank you very much for being here. All 37 of you who have stuck through all of this nonsense for the past 3 hours. It's been a very, very fun stream. Hopefully, we'll catch you in the next one next week. Assuming I can do one next week, I'll let you know if that's not the case. Of course, City Skylines tomorrow. Join the Discord if you haven't. We have a lot of fun in there. And just talk about random nonsense. As long as you behave and don't, like, attack people, then that's fine. Read the rules, etc. But yeah, thanks for being here. Appreciate each and every one of you. Welcome to the new members. Thanks again, Devilish Fun, who I guess is no longer here, for donating memberships and all that other fun stuff. But yeah, have a fantastic rest of your day. It's Saturday here where I am. It's probably Sunday for some of you in Europe. But have a good day. We'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.